What's going on? Nerd mixes, A pluses, nerd mixes. It is your boy Indy Uchiha here to bring you the review for episode 5 of Swerve. Now, there's something I have to tell you. Whoever is writing for Hills is actually who needs to start writing for the WWE because these storylines in Hills and how they're turning Ace from face to heel, just the overall storylines that has to do with the DWL are amazing. Especially the stuff that goes off script. um this show is written very well, and it uses all these characters in very interesting ways in order to push the story forward. Even Little Thomas had a lot of screen time in this. He was the catalyst for being able to secure the spot with the fair, to get them to come to the show, because the fair, we'll get in that in a second. And the ending with him was really powerful too, especially with his love for the sport and actually being able to being a fan and being able to convey that to the judges, the operators for the fair were interesting too. The show opened up really with them talking about going over the cage match that was going to close the show, trying to get Bobby, ready what's going on. We already know the heat between Bobby Pin and Ace when it comes to Crystal. And Ace is a true a-hole in all regard, period. He personifies heel in real life and in character. He's just having an issue with separating the two and what's going on. uh Let me get to them. Yeah, when they open up with the cage and they're going over how the cage fight is going to end. Got a cage fight and a battle royal at this one, right? You end up getting a call from the Georgia. Is it Georgia? I think it's the Georgia State Fair. Now, Georgia's a big wrestling state. I do believe it's the Georgia State Fair. Let me check that so I'm not wrong, or I'm told. Yeah, South Georgia State Fair. Georgia is a big wrestling community. We all know about Atlanta. We all know about the Dusty Road. Like we know what that is, right? Atlanta, Georgia is a huge melting pot when it comes to wrestling. So I love the fact, for one, that in Duffy, that the whole vibe of the show is set there to start off with. So that's interesting to me. But they want to have a talk because they want to add attractions to bring more people. So this is like a 10,000 seat arena. It's the most the DWL's ever had before. This is a big opportunity for them, because all from people from all around the state come to this, and it could be helpful with the expansion. So he sets up lunch with them to try to get him in. So you see what Jack's goal is for the show. They get Jack focused on the business, so he has to be focused on what's in front of him and try to fan out all this stuff that's in his peripheral that's going on, right? The drama between Ace and Bobby are climaxing because the drama between Crystal and Ace are climaxing. It's just drawing Bobby in. Bobby really has nothing to do with this. It's more the relationship between Crystal and Ace not getting along. Crystal feeling like she does, which as watching the show so far, she does deserve more than what she's getting as far as a push, being more than just the valet that looks good. And I really believe she's starting to win Jack over with her personality and how much experience she actually has, because she's even really good at coming up with like costume storylines, different stuff like that. And I wonder if wouldn't have happened if after a while, even before Ace, because Jack sat down in last episode and let Ace help him write the video treatment. You know what I'm saying, for what they were doing then when they were getting ready to shoot the little scene in order to hype up the match, right? What if, Crystal could also, give input and everything like that. And that's honestly what I feel like is gonna help the Duffy Wrestling League grow, is when more people putting in input and what's going on, getting different perspectives. And so Jack isn't just trying to rattle his own mind to come up with, different things. But it was really interesting because you had a press conference with Bill. Wow, Bill. And he's basically saying he's always in character. He's never himself. He's always in character, does the press conference, says a bunch of bull about what's going on, and it says he'll be back right after rehab, right? Comes up to Jack, talks to Jack about helping Jack with the league and everything like that. Jack's not having it, especially after, you know what I'm saying, how he talked to Willie, you know. Jack's like, nah, I ain't giving that in to you. You know what I'm saying? Screw, you come around here, I'll make sure you don't come around here anymore. You know, and the whole thing, the whole time they talking, it sounds like a shoot. It sounds like a promo that they're putting on in the ring, you know what I'm saying, at each other and stuff. Like, it's crazy how it feels like their real life and their work life between wrestling blend, you know what I'm saying, and just everyday conversation. Now you got Crystal. Who is it? Crystal? No, it's not Crystal. What is his wife's name? Crystal is I always forget Jack wife's name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Um, you have Bill even go to her, and I want to know her name because she's an amazing actress in this show. Stacy. You get Stacy working. Bill even goes there and riles her up. I think he broke this jar of pickles on purpose, sitting and pick up, just picking at her and about what's going on with. And then that's honestly, she's the one that leaks the whole thing about the fair to Wild Bill, because she's just trying to take up for her husband. And Bill just keeps poking at her, poking at her, poking at her. And it's not until she leaks the thing about the fair that you know that Bill's kind of fishing for information on what's going on. And he just knows the right buttons to press, you know what I'm saying, to get under her skin. So when he does that, you know Bill's gonna do something because it's Wild Bill, right? Uh the thing I like about Thomas in this episode that I thought was really good is that Thomas is a true fan. Though he's the son of the owner of the company, he's a true blood, true fan, and loves the sport for what it is. Loves the storylines. He understands everything that goes on from perspective of a fan, rather than being, you know what I'm saying, involved in everything that goes behind the scenes. He even got to read off the you know what I'm saying, the lineup of what was going to happen to the wrestlers, and everybody loves him. I mean, he has scenes with everybody, you know, this episode, whether it was the wrestlers that be on the side, whether it was his pops, whether you know it was the people from the fair. Jack took him with him, and it was really Thomas when they sat down for that lunch that sold them on the idea of adding the DWL. They were going to add wrestling. They could have added any company. They could have went and got a bigger company, but it was the DWL being family, being homegrown. Thomas' explanation on what was going on with Ace's character and how enthralled you could be into the story is what sold them on that, right? So to make a long story short, you got Ace and you got Trisha. Trisha's the chick from the bar who Ace has been hooking up with periodically, and he wants her to be his new valet, because Crystal was actually gonna get a spot where she interfered and ended up making Bobby lose, right? So she's actually getting more what's going on. Ace is mad at the relationship that Crystal and Bobby have, so he's replacing uh Crystal with Stacy as his valet. So the big main event where Crystal's gonna have a spot and she's actually gonna be seen, you know what I'm saying, and hopefully be able to get over, is being stripped from her. So while Bill gets to her, talks to her, and tells her, like, yeah, you're the draw. You know what I'm saying? You're more than just a pretty face. Uh, just telling the little stuff that actually sounded like good advice. Like, when you come through there, pull your hair back out of your face so they can see your face, because you are the draw. You need to take, you know what I'm saying? You need to take the bull by the horns and do what you need to do. So when it comes to what was going on and the split, they came up with an idea that Crystal cheated on Ace, and it was going to be Ace was going to have pictures, so they went and took photos right quick, and they were going to present that to the crowd in order to talk about the breakup and why he was bringing out a new valet. So when they get out there and they're getting ready to go into the bit, Crystal grabs the mic from him and goes on this whole little soliloquy about how Ace isn't man enough. You know what I'm saying? And how Ace didn't treat her properly, and how she's been cheating on with Bobby Penn because Bobby Penn is a real man. Just getting over and throwing Ace, you know what I'm saying, under. Now, it was an interesting side. It pissed Jack off. It pissed Ace off way too much. Jack was mad because she went off script, right? So when the match starts, Ace isn't pulling any punches. He's really hitting Bobby. You hear Bobby like, calm back, like take it back a little, take it back a little. That really hurts. Got Bobby doing spots he never practiced before, and then ends up putting him in a leg lock and really breaks his leg, letting his emotions get the best of him. Right now, the minute you see that happen, what you're thinking it is, oh my God, the judges are there. They're not going for this. They just lost their spot in the fair. But the way they covered it up is they never let people know it was real. They made it sound like Bobby was just selling, like it was all part of, you know what I'm saying, what was going on with the match, and it was all make believe, right? So Ace just lost his temper. That wasn't cool. And Ace blames it on Crystal and everything that happened. And this dude is just, I don't understand how they're gonna have a redemption arc for this dude, because I just want him to have the worst thing possible to happen to him, right? So when all that happens, Trisha gets booed. They all go to the back. Wild Bill hits the ring and starts to cut a promo on how the Spade kids are ruining the DWL. Did you see what just happened? Ace Spade just ruined a promising young wrestler's career and everything like that, and then challenges them to a 3-way ladder match for the DWL title. And knowing that the people from the fair are there, and that Jack isn't going to be able to do anything about it because they're going to think it's part of the, you know what I'm saying, part of the show. So he hitched this master plan in order to do that, right? Man, oh man, Stephen Amell as Jack is amazing. He comes out and cuts this amazing promo, "You're on." You know what I'm saying? We'll see you. So they're gonna have this big 3-way ladder match at the fair, and and then you just cut to the hospital, and Ace and Jack are talking, and then Jack just like throws Ace up against the pop machine and has his like forearm in his throat. And Thomas comes by and sees that, and you see Ace going, Jack, Jack, look. And Thomas just runs away like in fear. And Willie comes around the corner, getting off the phone, and was like, they want to talk to you. He gets on the phone, and they got the fair. Through all of that, they got the fair deal. But now he has a situation with his brother, a situation with his son, which is going to lead to a situation with his wife, this crap that's going on with Wild Bill. So it just feels like, even though the success came because them getting the fair job were most likely the sponsor they had from the other episode when they were trying to go get help to expand to the videos and the promos online, because that's how the fair found them, was their videos and promos and stuff that they were putting online, right? That sponsor from the car dealership is most likely going to see what's going on and want to put more money into it. But now he has all this. It's like every one thing that he succeeds at, he has all this drama pop off afterwards, and it just creates such an interesting and compelling story, especially around the world of wrestling, but everything that goes on outside of that in your real life, and how that's affected by what's happening in, you know what I'm saying, the story that you're putting together in wrestling is just so flipping well done. This is a really good, really good show so far. What did you guys think about it? I really enjoyed this episode. A couple of my friends I talked to, like Rob Ville, that I from the Sunday Dinner podcast. You guys remember from the link up and all that stuff that I do. He loves it, and he's not even into wrestling like that, and he digs this show. We talk about it every Sunday morning after we watch it. Like, did you see it? Did you see it yet? I can't wait till next Sunday. So if you guys haven't checked this out and you're into wrestling, even if you're not into wrestling, if you were into Arrow and you're into Stephen Amell, this is definitely worth checking out. It's amazing acting, amazing writing, and it's just a really good show. Let me know what you thought about this in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me everywhere at Nerd Mix Alpha. Don't forget to check out the Kickstarter interview that I did with Ashley Esper right here on this page, along with all of the news, reviews, and everything that we put up here. So you hit that notification bell so you know everything pops up. The Kickstarter actually kicks off tomorrow. That's right, tomorrow, 9/15. If you're in the area in Northwest Indiana or Chicagoland, you can make it to Creative Comics in Griffith, Indiana. She will be at the store. She will be at the comic store from 9 to 1, signing autographs, different types of merch and stuff you can buy. So go ahead and come and check that out. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to let Adam tell y'all how to hit the Patreon, and I'll see you guys soon. All right. Peace.
If you enjoy our content and want to be a part of helping our channel grow, become a patron supporter. We have affordable tiers to choose from that offer a variety of exclusive and early access content, from audio files for all of our shows for you to enjoy on the road, access to our Discord community, and plenty of reactions, reviews, character breakdowns, and more. Check us out at patreon.com/APlusOpinions. And as always, remember, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so anytime we drop a brand new video, you will be notified.